In this video, we start exercise 7.1. NCERT exercise 7.1. And the first question is, in a quadrilateral ACBD, AC equals to AD. Question number first. In a quadrilateral ACBD, diagram is given. In a quadrilateral ACBD, AC equals to AD. We have given ACBD is a quadrilateral. In which AC equals to AD. Side AC equals to AD and AB bisects angle A. Means this angle is equals to this angle. AB bisects angle A. Show that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABD. Show that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABD. So we have given a quadrilateral ACBD, in which side AC equals to AD and angle A. AB side bisects angle A, means angle CAD equals to angle DAB. Then we have to prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABD. So proof: we take two triangles from triangle ABC and triangle ABD. From triangle ABC and ABD, we have given AC equals to AD. Given AC equals to AD, we write in bracket the given condition, and angle CAB. Angle CAB is equals to angle DAB. This is also given because AB is the bisector of angle A. And side AB equals to AD, which is common for both the triangles. Side AB is equals to side AB, which is common for both the triangle. Therefore, from these two triangles, side, angle, side, by SAS criterion, these two triangles becomes congruent. So, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABD by SAS congruency criterion. So prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABD. And the next part of the question, what can you say about BC and BD? What can you say about BC and BD? So if these two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding sides and corresponding angles must be equal. So we can say that BC must be equals to BD. And the reason why CPC? BC is equals to BD by CPCD. So in this question, we have given the quadrilateral ACBD and also given the side AC equals to AD, and it was given that side AB bisect angle A, this angle equals to this angle. So we use the concept that side AC equals to AD, angle CAB equals to angle DAB, and the side AB is common. So by side, angle, side, these two triangles becomes congruent, and by CPCD we can say that BC must be equals to BD. Now the next question, question number 2. Question number 2, ABCD is a quadrilateral. ABCD is a quadrilateral. There is a quadrilateral ABCD. Quadrilateral ABCD, in which AD equals to BC. The side AD is equals to BC. Side AD is equals to BC. And angle PAB, angle PAB is equals to angle CBA, angle DAB is equals to angle DAB is equals to angle CBA. Angle DAB is equals to angle CBA. This angle and this angle are equal. Angle DAB is equals to angle CBA. DAB equals to CAB. Prove that the first part triangle ABD, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle PAC. The first part we have to prove triangle ABD is congruent to triangle BAC. The second part, BD equals to AC. The side BD equals to AC. And the third part, angle ABD. Angle ABD equals to angle ABD is equals to angle BAC. The third part we have to prove angle ABD is equals to angle BAC. So from triangle ABD and BAC, we take two triangles. From triangle ABD, from triangle ABD and BAC, ABD and triangle BAC, ABD and BAC, AD is equals to BC. From triangle ABD and BAC, we have given AD equals to BC. AD equals to BC. It was given AD equals to BC and angle DAB. It was also given angle DAB. In triangle ABD, angle DAB, and in triangle BAC, angle CBA. So in both the triangles we have also given angle DAB. Angle DAB is equals to angle CBA. Given DAB equals to CBA, and AB is common for both the triangle. In triangle BAB, ABD and BAC, AB is the common. So AB equals to AB, the common part of both the triangles. So by side angle side, by SAS, these two triangles becomes congruent. So triangle ABD is congruent to triangle BAC by side angle side axial. In triangle ABD and in triangle BAC, we have given AD equals to BC, angle BAB equals to angle CBA, and AB side is common for both the triangles. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent. Now side BD. BD is the side of triangle ABD and AC is the side of triangle BAC. So these two sides are the corresponding sides. So by CPCD, these two sides be equal. So BD equals to AC by CPCP, and angle ABD means this angle, which is of triangle BAD, and angle BAC, this is of triangle ABC. So these two angles are also corresponding angles. So by CPCD, these two angles be equal. So angle ABD equals to angle BAC by CPCD. Corresponding part of congruent triangle. So firstly we prove that triangle ABD is congruent to BAC, then by CPCD the other two parts will prove. Now question number 3. AD and BC are equal perpendiculars to a line AB. There is a line AB. AD and BC are equal perpendiculars on line AB. This is D and this is point C. They are equal and 90 degree. So AD and BC are perpendicular. AD and BC are perpendicular to AB, and also we have given that AD equals to BC. They are equal. Side AD equals to side BC. Show that CD bisects AD. Show that join C to D. Name it O. Show that CD bisects AD. CD bisects AD. We have to prove that side CD bisect AD. So we take two triangles. From triangle AOD and BOC. From triangle AOD and triangle BOC. From triangle AOD and BOC, these two lines are parallel lines, and this is the transversal. BC is parallel to AD because they both are at 90 degree. Alternate angles are equal, therefore they are parallel. So BC is parallel to AD. So angle OAD, it is given angle OAD equals to angle OBC. Angle OAD is equals to angle OBC given. Each 90 degree. OAD equals to OBC and angle AOD equals to BOC. Angle AOD equals to angle BOC, vertically opposite angle. Angle AOD equals to angle BOC, vertically opposite angles. And we have given third side AD equals to BC. This side is given AD equals to BC. Given equal sides. Therefore, by AAS, by angle side axial, these two triangles becomes congruent. So triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC by angle side axial. And we have to also show that CD bisects AD. So if these two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding sides OA must be equals to OB. So OA equals to OB. And if OA equals to OB, then it has been proved that side CD bisects AB. So this implies CD bisects AB. If OA equals to OB, it means side CD bisects AB. Now the next question, question number 4. L and M are two parallel lines. There are two parallel lines. L and M are two parallel lines. L is parallel to M, and they are intersected by another pair of parallel rays, P and Q. These two lines are intersected by another pair of parallel lines, P and Q. L is parallel to M and P is parallel to Q. Show that triangle ABC and the name ABCD, A, B, C and D, and join AC to show that show that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDE. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. So AD is parallel to BC. AD is parallel to BC and AC is the transversal. AD is parallel to BC and AC is the transversal. Since N is parallel to M and points A and D are situated on L, B and C are situated on M, so AD must be parallel to BC and AC is the transversal. So angle ACB must be equal to angle BAC. So angle ACB is equal to angle BAC, alternate angles. Angle ACB equals to angle BAC. And now AB is parallel to DC and again AC is the transversal. Now these two lines, AB is parallel to CD and again AC is the transversal. AB is parallel to DC and AC is the transversal. So again alternate interior angles be equal. Angle BAC is equals to angle ACB. Angle BAC is equals to angle ACB. Alternate angles. So angle BAC equals to angle ACD and angle ACB equals to angle BAC. Now we take two triangles, triangle ABC and CDA. So from triangle ABC and triangle CDA, from triangle ABC and from triangle CDA, ACB equals to DAC. Already we have proved. ACB equals to DAC. So angle ACB equals to angle DAC. And AC is the common side for both the triangle. AC equals to AC. AC equals to AC and angle BAC equals to angle ACD. So by side angle ASA, angle side angle, by angle side angle these two triangles becomes congruent. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA by ASA, angle side angle. So this we have to prove. So by ASA, these two triangles are congruent.